You can't keep getting away with this!
Well, yeah. I make myself a snack, but there's no time!
Our run's been going pretty well. I got a run that was sub 4420 pace into quick slick. That's the best run of the night. I also got a run that made it to Larry Slide, but it was trash and then it failed, so whatever. That trash one was still like 6 seconds ahead of my PB too. Despite being really easy to get and messing up a lot of shit. I mean, it's whatever. Runs like that are just like, I never really expect them to get far. Try my best, but you know, something always has to go wrong. Yeah, I just read it, but like, I don't know, I have nothing to say. I'm just like, alright. Yo, what's up, cop? Thanks, man. So how's Minecraft going? Which one? It's just like, oh.
Button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push. What?
Nice. So you're getting more runs then?
That was a ton of fun. I should do it again sometime.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy!
Nice.
Hey. Now I can wear 4 pairs of underwear. This is great.
Doesn't require a beefy PC, I guess.
Downtown.
Good morning, man.
You just met the Sponginator.
We're gonna get a big payday.
You just met the Sponginator.
Well, the height depends on how far or like how long you wait for the tikis to go back up. So it goes as high as you wait for, or how long it takes for the bottom position of the tiki to reach the top in one frame, and you jump out of it. If that makes sense.
So that's
Yeah, you can't fully cancel it with a spin. Spin kind of just like slows it down quickly, but it still slows it down. The only way to truly stop is like slamming or, you know, jumping. Those are just like set momentum. Like spinning, the faster you're going, the longer it takes for you to slow down when you use a spin. So like kind of, but not quite. Actually that happened to me twice in one day. I think yesterday it happened twice or the day before, can't remember. Don't they call that a proxy in most games where you like you jump out of something that just like quickly just like shoots up and you get the speed off of it? I never really understood what a proxy was in those games. A proxy is converting horizontal momentum to vertical. Are you sure? I mean, Manto's here, so you'd probably be able to explain it.
Spun here. Fuck.
That'd be hell. We got so many sub goals I have to do too.
Hi.
You use vertical to horizontal. Dude, if that worked in this game, oh my god. Oh my god. If we could just do that in this game, dude. JF2 list, it literally exists right now. If someone found that.
Looks like the robots left itself vulnerable. Great barrier.
Triple cruise boost. What, just like lock yourself above 5? I mean,
Now the robots
Tiki
taking a
cruise
beating out
boosting.
there.
TCB is already a thing though. I'm talking about like displacement cruise boosting off a Tiki then, right?
The robot better change tactics
'Cause, like,
and fast.
I don't know, displacement bowl boosting is the same thing. We have to specify like Tiki. Yeah, it's, yeah. I don't know if anybody's tried it yet.
Ring, the old clothesline move. The robot's losing its head. What a shocking
Yeah,
takedown by Patrick.
I mean, that seems like something that eventually we'll be doing. Who knows? It's probably really inconsistent though. You only have one shot to get it. Well, it's just displacement. It's the same thing. I mean, it's literally a DCB. Drop something on your head, displace, and then cruise boost.
Move by Patrick.
So it's the same thing, just with a different object. I mean, what else falls, right? You can probably do it on anything that falls. Anything that falls and like gets you stuck inside the collision momentarily, you know? It's funny how this all started with like accidentally getting it off the side of a cage, practicing a trick, and now it's just at this point where it's like 2,000 speed or some shit off like a tiki or whatever. Okay, yeah, so it's just cracked. All right, makes sense. I mean, it always felt weird to me that LCBs were like more capable of getting faster speeds than DCBs at one point. It was kind of obvious that eventually someone was going to find a way to make it faster, but I never thought it would get this fast, you know? I mean, that's just all that's left, I feel like, is just making cruise boosting faster. What else can possibly be found, without, at least without like decomp? But that's all we can do, at least, is just make cruise boosting faster at this point. Well, it's pretty fast. It's like bungee boost levels of fast. At least some of them are. Yeah, one of them used the thing on Sand Mountain where you displace through the wall. I've actually gotten that one before, but obviously like not that speed. Like, you can get above a 24 speed. You can get like 26s and 27s if you clip through the wall. Probably even faster than that, who knows. But yeah, you get displacement, clip through the wall, and cruise boost at the same time. Makes you go insanely fast. Season 2. I've got an Easter egg for you. Go back to the list of episode names and find all the ones that had the teddy bear at the beginning, or like the flash forward with the pool, and just read all their names in order. Yeah, no, it's so good. Dude, the finale ending is so smart, the way it's named. Like, there are 3 different Easter eggs with the finale name, all alone. Like, 3 of them, just in the name. There are 3. It's awesome. Yeah, because most shows just go on too long and they're like, well, how the hell do we end this, you know? But that show ended at the perfect time, so it just knew when to end. I mean, there could have been a whole other season with, like, even worse, crazy shit happening, but, like, I don't think we needed it, you know? I'll bet it would have been good. Like, a season 6 of Breaking Bad with all the shit that happens after, you know, the thing happens. It probably would have been good, but not as good as season 5, so they stopped, I suppose. I mean, whatever. I was satisfied. I didn't need more. But if they did more, man. BCS is still pretty good too. I enjoy it. Alright, have a good night.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah, this run's not nearly as good as the last one, but it's still good, I'd say.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah, SBA has been pretty kind today. Relatively speaking, obviously. I haven't watched it now. Enough to buy me a hot tub. Because I don't have one. And I don't have a place to put one. I ain't rich. Yeah. Marvel movies are just so mid, dude.
Welcome to the...
Oh, the flight thing, yeah, yep. It gets better though. Are you kidding? It's so disappointing. Dude, there's so much shit like that in that show. Just every little detail is accounted for.
Number 1 in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt 3 years running. Thank you.
Oh, you're getting up to season 3, episode 1. Has one of the most cringe moments in the entire show. I love that scene. It's so cringe. Yep, exactly. Exactly. See? That's like the major theme of the whole show. You got it. Walter White is the fucking devil, dude. He's like the devil. He's always a step ahead of you. Yes, let's go. He's like the devil, man. You think that you're a step ahead, but he's actually 2 steps ahead. Blah, blah, blah. I gotta rewatch that scene. Hmm? Face mask fridge. I don't recall.
Sand mounts.
Are you talking about the scene with Mike in the ice truck? Because that shit was great. Dude, every fucking episode of that show just has something memorable in it. It's so good. Oh, I could have bought the clam. I wasn't paying attention. I thought I might have been able to, but I honestly just wasn't even thinking.
So that So that. So
Yeah,
that.
dude with the ear. He just looks like it's a minor inconvenience.
So that.
It's so funny. Dude, season 1 with the fucking jaw. He just picks it up. So fucked up.
So that.
Maybe I'm misremembering. I think he picked it up. There was at the very least a jaw on the ground. Show is like strangely hilarious when you reflect on it, but when you watch it for the first time, it's fucking horrifying. What's up, man?
Yikes!
Pretty
Looks
dark
like
comedy.
SpongeBob's in for a rough ride.
The show is legitimately funny, man. That's why it's so memeable. He did pick it up, yeah.
Great Barrier Reef.
Oh my god. You brought a meth lab to the airport?
That's the ticket.
Oh yeah, and he picks it up, he looks at it, and he tosses it. Oh yeah, the sitcom one? Yeah. That was the scene when he comes home and he just doesn't leave, right?
Now the robot's taking a
They just
beating out
toss
there.
the laugh tracks in when Flynn comes in. That's so funny. I'm staying.
Now the robot. What is Sandy going to do to get SpongeBob unfrozen?
The best Flynn scene was the one with the talking pillow, where he freaks the fuck out.
That's the ticket. That hot goo could melt anything. Oh, that was a
I actually did
doozy.
not know that his actor actually does have cerebral palsy. Excuse me. I actually did not know that, but apparently like he's overcome quite a bit of it, and it's obviously more exaggerated in the show than it is in real life. That's pretty cool. I like that. If somebody's gonna play someone with cerebral palsy, I can never pronounce that word the right way. It's got to be somebody who has it, you know.
Douse with that stuff, and
I think that's only
SpongeBob
fair
will be back in
to
the
let somebody
ring.
who has it represent the role.
That was a doozy.
It's also nice for like, I guess like the people who probably grew up watching it, you know. Have someone to look up to kind of thing. I like stuff like that. It's cool.
Look at that! The robots made him himself dizzy. SpongeBob is back in the fight.
He's a good actor too. Made it pretty believable because like obviously yeah, I think he's older. I think like with age
Like a new sponge.
they can overcome a lot of that stuff, but he sold it pretty well. Good. Everybody in that show is a good actor. Like very few performances that I didn't like, honestly. I might want to rewatch it just to see if I still feel that way. No, it is somewhat of an act. If you've watched interviews with him, he talks about it. It's interesting. It's still an act, but he has experience with it, so it's like kind of method acting, I guess. I was really hoping that would work, but this is still fine.
The robot better change tactics and fast.
Marie is the most evil person in the show. Don't even at me. People say they hate Skylar, but Marie is worse. Marie is like the source of Skylar's, and the way she is, I guess. I had a feeling that would happen.
And the robot is down.
Alright, what is this? So Not very good. But still, this runs. The run overall is fine. Oh, yeah, yeah. Got it.
Say hello to my little bubble friend.
517 is like, whatever. Not good. Not the worst thing you could possibly expect. Yeah, I mean, Hank is a real trooper, putting up with her shit, and then you see the whole, like, minerals thing, and he's just, like, being based. He's just like, Marie, will you just shut the fuck up? He just doesn't care anymore. Poor Hank, man. Marie, where are my minerals? I haven't seen it yet, no. That's the next thing I'm gonna watch after I finish BCS. Or get caught up, rather. There we go. BCS is good though. It's not like it's not like Breaking Bad, but it is very good in its own way. I don't know what I was expecting getting into it, but I've come around to it. A bit surprised that actually worked. Yeah, exactly. Like the season 4 finale of BCS is so good. For such a different reason than the season 4 finale of Breaking Bad being good. But at the end you're just still like, oh my god, that fucking bastard. Like it gets you in the opposite way. It's so good. Like you're waiting the entire season for it to happen and you're like, oh my god. Like this is it, like, you know, and then you're just like, it's all good, man, you know? God damn it. Really good season of television. Slow but good. Kind of like season 4 Breaking Bad. Yeah. That episode fucked with me. I'm like, this guy is such a cold bastard. But it's justifiable though. And I feel so bad for Kim Wexler, man. I feel so bad for Kim Wexler. Yeah, it's probably good.
The marmalade. Squid. Say hello to my little bubble friend.
In
Where's all the security?
Say hello to my little bubble friend.
Oh, that's really bad. Okay, HDD might help us here, but it's not going to save us. This run just got very fucked.
Yeah.
Alright, so... I think this will be okay. Let's do BRC first. I mean, do this first. Just a little bit extra, not... I mean, you gotta watch the animation, obviously, but, like, it's not the worst thing that could have happened. That might have been too aggressive. Okay, I think it's fine, yeah. Sketch. Yeah, I had like 2 days in a row of kids just not, like the cruise boost just didn't work. Hate that. Fuel is still big in Better Call Saul. He's pretty big. I couldn't tell if this was intentional, but Kim gets way older in season 4. It's probably just like a... I mean, like, you can tell in the flashbacks that she looks younger. Maybe it's just like a... It could just be an added detail to show how stressed out she is over, you know, what happens at the end of season 3. I'm gonna hit this wall, aren't I? Yeah. Yeah, whatever. I probably should have done it. Because, like, I don't know, this run's not good. That Murmulaire, 250, yep, I lost 10 seconds, that sucks.
Here we are in.
That was too late. No, definitely not. Made too many mistakes.
Hey.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy!
The graveyard. Oh, bubble parlor. Say hello to my little bubble friend. Say hello to my little bubble friend.
Ahoy!
They serve food here, yes, but they don't serve love.
And here we are, folks, the main event. A gauntlet of ever-increasing ferocity. There's another opportunity for SpongeBob. Yikes! Will SpongeBob be able to neutralize the giant robot's brain?
Oh.
44-48. And that was with the weird thing that happened in Murmler too, in a really bad graveyard. So if Murmler had been, you know, normal, maybe I didn't miss as many cruise boosts in graveyard. That could have been a mid 44. I told you guys it was close. I'm just trying to push off the sub goals. Procrastinate. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's coming. Thanks, Graphic, for the 5 gift subs.
What'd he do? What? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said earlier, okay. My average, my sum of average, obviously, sum of average is weird. My take on sum of average, if you're finishing every run, that might show you your actual average for like how you do on runs. But what sum of average says, as long as you're honest with yourself about how you're resetting, if you're making good resets and you're still getting runs that can PB, like if you're still PBing, your sum of average just tells you what kind of runs are like generally acceptable, or how often you accept runs that are like that pace or whatever. I'm not explaining this right because I'm like nervous. I'm like still, you know, like shaking about. Doesn't even matter if it's not very good. It's still PB. But the best way I can explain it is you're not going to continue a run that just instantly loses like 30 seconds to one trick, you know? So pretty much my average splits for this, my sum of average is it should say like 44-59, but like you can't see it because of that. But yeah, that's what it should say. So basically, my sum of averages, given that I reset when my run dies, was equal to my PB before this happened. So this was extremely overdue. This was just like... This is why I didn't even care when the first 44 happened, because this is so much better, you know? That's an 11-second PB. That's the biggest PB I've gotten in such a long time. The past, like, 10 PBs have been, like, 2 seconds to 5 seconds. There was the one 6-second one. 07 to 01 was 6 seconds. This could have been so much better, though. I'm just glad that I got something. Alright. Let's just take a look. Take a little look. First off, Industrial Park. This can be like 10 seconds faster on a pretty good run. This was good. This sucked. 10 seconds here, that's 20 seconds. Maybe a few seconds here, a few seconds here. Let's just like call it like 10 among those splits. So we're looking at a potential, you know, I'm capable of getting a mid, definitely capable of getting a mid 44 right now. I believe that I'm like physically capable of getting a low 44, but it probably won't be worth grinding for with these strats. I'll probably add stuff once I get a mid, or maybe a sub 44.30. Yeah, here we go, boys. And we still got like a month and a half left this summer. I'm not sure when I'm gonna get to finishing the documentaries, because the game just keeps getting crazier and crazier. People keep asking like, when are you gonna work on part 3? It's like, dude, you see what I'm working on right now? This is like, this is consuming my entire life. Also, it's like 6:30 in the morning. And you guys are all out here, so thank you for coming out. Let me just quickly thank some people. Thanks Not a Real Cop for the gift sub. The shift is cracked. Thanks Bearded Cat for the 5 gift subs. So, what I wanted to say, because we're always talking about TV shows and movies here now, right? Breaking Bad and those shows by Vince Gilligan have really inspired me to, like, basically, my philosophy going through with the first 2 parts of that documentary, obviously, because I had such little time to work on them, it was kind of justifiable. It's like, okay, these parts are kind of boring, but the information's interesting. So we're just gonna go through this, we're gonna like mix in some good parts here and there, whatever. And like they ended up being pretty good, right? I mean, some people call them masterpieces, at least the second one. I disagree. But I'm thinking now, my new philosophy is like, there's no reason why every single line of these history videos can't be good. There's always a better way to present something. Just like the little like flashbacks and flash forwards in that show, that just like, you're not changing the story, you're just changing the way the information is presented. And I just think that stuff like that, I toyed with it a little bit in part 2 where it's like, oh, this person got a PB, but actually it wasn't the world record yet, you know? Because the split said world record is by or whatever, and it wasn't updated because it wasn't verified yet. Because back then, we didn't really have many verifiers. That was before I was a mod. Nothing ever got done before we were mods, but again, I'm going on a tangent. My point is, these next 2 parts, I want to actually like give them their due time. Like if I can get part 1, if I can get the entire script or get all the research and script down, which by the way was like, would have been like 240 pages or something like that, double space, in 3 weeks. If I can make the first part in a week and a half and the second part in 40 days, which probably would have been 30 days or under a month, had I not gotten tendinitis and had to work with one hand for the final 10 minutes and all the polishing and all the, you know, like the skit with Josh and Tongo and whatever. Like, me fully capable, like fully able, and with all the time I could possibly need, those videos are going to be banging. So for those of you who keep asking in the comments, like, when's it coming? Not coming anytime soon. But trust me, especially when the pandemic is even more winded down than it already is, like, oh, it's going to be so good. I'm going to be able to get so much more done. Maybe I'll be able to raise some money to rent out a studio for like some of the shoots we do. But I got to get the script done first. Yeah, I'm not going to fuck up my wrist this time, don't worry. I've taken a lot of precautions. I actually edit with a controller now. I actually use Joy 2 Key and an Xbox Elite Series controller with like the little paddles in the back for extra macros and buttons. I use that to edit, and I use my right hand on the mouse. So yeah, I don't know. I've gotten much better at keeping my wrist in check, keeping it healthy over the past year. Things are really looking up, guys. They really are. You know what really bothers me though? I lost 4 seconds in Graveyard. If I didn't lose 4 seconds in Graveyard, this would have been a 44-44. I know that's, you know, you don't know how things would have played out if you did well on whatever part or whatever, but I'm just saying. There's still a chance to get it. We don't have to necessarily skip it, but there's still a chance that we can get it. Tonight even. I don't know if I'll PB twice in one night. I've only done that. I've done that a bunch of times. It's definitely possible. 4 seconds. Thank you, Giants. We're still on for today, right? I'll be off in like 5 hours. I should probably tweet this out. Follow me on Twitter at ShiftPosting if you're not followed already. You'll always know when I'm live if you do, because Twitch never tells you. It's always inconsistent with those notifications.